Hello, friends. Adam Thompson from Focal Point here, coming to you as always from once again gloomy, overcast, and rainy Plymouth, Minnesota. Hope you are having a fantastic day and week and a great start to this spring season. This is the third video in our Eat That Frog personal success series, third in what will probably end up being about a 6-part series. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. This is going to be volume 3, talking about identifying your unique talents and abilities. So far, we've gone through the Eat That Frog concept to kick things off, talking about the idea of eating your biggest, ugliest frog to start that day, starting off with your most daunting task, getting it out of the way, both to get it done and to get that feeling of accomplishment. And most recently, we talked about zero-based thinking, the concept of always looking at what you're doing with an eye toward, is it still something relevant as it was when I first started it? Today we're going to talk about your talents and abilities and how you can leverage those for success. But before we do, as always, a little bit about me. My name's Adam. I'm a certified coach with Focal Point Coaching. What that means is I work with my clients on how they can get better, whether that means improving their business, improving their job, improving their careers, improving their personal lives, oftentimes all of those. And I do that by working one-to-one with them or in groups and going through identifying those things that make them who they are, that those areas of excellence that they have, and also those areas of constraint that are holding them back, and trying to determine how to maximize the talents, how to minimize the constraints in order to improve. I do it by asking questions, by being curious, and ultimately my job is to hold my clients accountable. It is up to them to do what they said they were going to do, and it's my job to make sure they are focused on getting those actions done in order to build on their success and continue to get better. So what makes you unique? What are those things that you do best, that you are excellent at, that are the things that set you apart from those around you? Now, successful people are people who invariably have taken the time to identify what they do well and what they most enjoy. Where do their passions lie? What do they enjoy doing? What is most fun for them to do? Successful people know that what they do really does make a difference in their work, and they concentrate on those tasks or those areas of activity that they are best at, and they concentrate on those exclusively. They may not necessarily be the best at what they do, but they're the best at focusing and spending the most time on what they're best at doing, if that makes sense. It is, again, a process of asking yourself that question. What makes you unique? What do you do best? What sets you apart from others? What is your area of excellence? And how can you use that to further your career, to better your life, to build your business? You should always focus your energies and your abilities on starting and completing those tasks that match your unique talents and abilities. You should spend your time on those areas in which you are excellent. These are the things that enable you to do things well, that help you improve on your strengths and make the most significant contribution in a day's work, in your daily life, in your long-term goals, in your career, in your business, in your life, in your personal life, and in your ability to succeed. It's the concept of remembering that you cannot always do everything, but you can always do those few things in which you excel, those few things that can really make the biggest difference and have the biggest impact on your life. In this series of videos, we've talked about effectiveness, efficiency, impact, those most important things that you can be doing at the moment that have the biggest impact and the greatest ability to improve your situation. This question, what can I and only I do that, if done well, will make a real difference? That follows suit, that stays in that same vein of conversation. It focuses on your unique talents, on your areas of excellence, and it focuses on how you can harness that ability to really move the needle, to impact your life, your business, your career, and impact your success. Get better and better at doing more and more of those few things that you do best and which pay you the most. It's an efficiency play. It's on focusing your energy on what you do best, as that will maximize your rate of success and your ROE, your return on energy. Businesses, industries, corporations focus on ROI, return on investment. They invest in equipment, in locations, in capital, in people, in systems. They invest a financial sum and they hope to maximize their return on that financial investment. As employees, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as people in our daily lives trying to get better and maximize what we're trying to do, we may not necessarily invest a monetary sum in something, but we invest our time and we invest our energy. And it is every bit as important to make sure you're maximizing the return on energy that you do invest to maximize your success and maximize where you take things in life. This is at its core a three-step process. Identify your areas of excellence, what you do best, what you love to do. Maximize those areas. How can you best utilize them? How can you spend the most time and energy on those things? How can you leverage your skills and your abilities? And then finally, monetize. How can you make money off what you're doing? How can you turn what you love, what you're best at, into a job, a career, a business, and a source of income? If you're already doing that, congratulations. The key now is to continue to do it better, do it more efficiently, and maximize that effort. And if you're not, the key is to find out how to do that. Is this a marketable skill? If it is, why aren't you using it? Get on the path of using that skill and turn it into your job, your career, your business, your life, and your path to success. As we always talk about, the real step here, the real important point is that key takeaway, is that next step, is that action step in the process, that idea of committing to action, of taking that knowledge and making it into applied knowledge. Why is that key? Why is that important? By taking action on what you just learned, it is going to lock it into your brain. It's going to maximize your retention of that information, of that knowledge. And more important, taking action is going to move you toward an outcome, toward achieving a goal that you've set for yourself. Goal achievement does not happen without action steps. And if you take that first step, it will lead to more steps. It will build momentum, it will build speed, and you will achieve things faster than you would have thought ever possible. So what is that key takeaway? Chances are it is either figuring out what you do best, or if you already have, figuring out how to leverage it, how to maximize it, and if you're not already, how to monetize it. How will you apply this information? How will you take this knowledge out when you get done watching this video, when you shut down the Facebook, when you shut off the YouTube? How will you go out into the real world and put this into action? That's what I want to talk to you about. If this was engaging content, I want to hear from you. I'd love to see your comments below. I want to know your thoughts on what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. As a focal point coach, I'm committed to Kaizen, which is the concept of continual and never-ending improvement. I want to get better at this. This is what I do. This is my passion. This is my livelihood, and I want to be the best at it. If you have comments or thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Facebook, LinkedIn, all the different things, email, text me, call me, Facebook Messenger, however you want to reach out to me, I would love to hear from you. These videos are short vignettes of what is actually about a half-day workshop that I have the ability to put on that I would love to execute with any of you who are interested. It's a longer form. It is a group setting. It combines lecture, video, conversation, exercises, brainstorming, going to the list, spending your own time doing things, and spending group time talking through these ideas and coming up with a concept, and ultimately results in about a 30-page written plan that can be your own personal strategic plan for what you want to do and how you're going to get there. If you're interested, let me know. Shoot me a note, send me a comment, tell me you'd love to see something like this, and I'll work on something this summer. In the meantime, if any of this resonates with you and you just want to have a conversation, I love talking about this stuff. This is, like I said, what I do for a living. It's what I do every day. If there are areas in which you see that you could improve, that you want to talk about, if there's things where you know you can get better and you're having trouble just figuring out how to do that, let's have that conversation. Let's get you working toward a path, toward a goal that you want to reach, and let's make sure you get there. Once again, I'm Adam at Focal Point. Would love to talk to you. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.